Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a phone called Karbonn Sparkle-V. It's an Android One phone and the game is called Red Ball 4. It's an atypical platformer that's very fun to play and also a bit hard at the same time. A nifty thing about it is that aside from the fact you can control a ball, you will get from one level to the other seamlessly without transition windows. Okay, so the main character of the game is a ball, a little red ball as the title says, and this ball has very simple controls. You have left or right. Some pretty nice physics, I have to say. You have some enemies here that you have to jump on top, just like in Mario, and some objects you can push, like this little rock, or better said, this big rock. Very arcade experience, some stars to collect, and apparently I have to push that boulder in order to reach that higher area. Let's see how we can get that to happen. By the way, such boulders can crush enemies and probably also crush you, so you better stay away. Now we use that to increase our height, going up a hill, yet another enemy to encounter. And supposedly I had to use him in order to prop myself up and jump on that ledge. So maybe let's try again and do a little bit of a jump. The idea is to get momentum and try to get on the ledge. As you progress, the traps will become harder and enemies will be tougher to beat. And almost made it, but not quite. Once again, I'm surprised by the physics of the game. It's a free game, it's a platformer, and still it has very nice physics, I have to say it. As I said, seamless transition between levels. I'm already in a different level. And I've already collected a star. As far as I know, I have to push this thingy in order to be able to jump on top of it. And then reach the checkpoint. Skip a few steps. And then I'm supposed to use a boulder and a box at the same time. Push the boulder here, made the box available. So it's not only a platformer, it's a puzzle platformer. Basically you can compare it to Leo's Fortune, but a much more rudimentary version of that game. Depending on how many stars you get, you can also get medals for your progress, and as you can see you have lives here. Hitting an enemy means you lose one heart, and falling into an abyss means you lose all the hearts. You can get them back by watching an ad or waiting for about 20 minutes. Beware of the water, because falling into water can get you killed, like it happened to me right here. Luckily, the enemies also get killed when they fall into water, so there's that aspect. And that again, if I die 2 more times, I have to watch an ad or wait for 20 minutes till my lives are back. So let's prepare ourselves, do some calculations, and we're on. And we died again. So this time we're going to have to wait for that platform to come back. It's a real genuine platformer. It feels like it's back in the 90s. It could have been a huge Game Boy hit, if you know what I mean. It's a free Android game and I'm playing it on an Android One phone. It runs without lag, obviously. It's very minimalistic and simple, it's fun, and I'm surprised that it has such good physics for a mere platformer. Okay, yet another level passed. Some ads appearing here, and this guy with the horns signal that he's much stronger than your average enemy. You have to jump on top of him twice in order to kill him. And speaking of jumping, let's jump on that platform, push another box. Once again, imagine a more simplistic version of Leo's Fortune, and that's it. Basically, Leo's Fortune had a lot of personality with that cute mustache. This guy doesn't, he's a mere ball, and the game is called Red Ball 4. Now we're pushing a cart, and we just crushed a guy, an enemy. Okay, now we have to push the cart back in order to put a box on top of it and in order for me to climb that hill. So once again, not only a platformer but also a puzzler, and a pretty well thought one. So let's try to reach it by gaining momentum from the hill. Not good enough apparently. Maybe try it this way. Here we go, finally something's happening, and we're on top again, and we're ready to go to the next level. Things get more complicated as you play. For example, here I have to incline this platform in order to be able to jump higher. Just past a new checkpoint. The gameplay gets fast. I have to move this platform. Can't remember where, can't remember how, but I certainly did something wrong here. So let's see if I fall into the abyss. No more lives left. And you can either watch an ad or go premium. I have to wait 70 minutes or watch this ad. You can activate switches, move platforms or wheels, push objects to hit switches later on. This is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. In the levels that you will unlock as you play, you will see that even laser traps will appear. And once again, I enjoy the fact there are no pauses between levels. This is the box factory, the one with the lasers, and in order to unlock it you need more medals. I'm only on level 10, but I'm loving this platformer. So I have to go on this elevator thingy. I already failed at this level, simply because I didn't get on the harness in time. I failed again. Not this time, so here we go. Pushing it gently and screwing it up again. You have to push it and at the same time be gentle so you get to the checkpoint. Pushing the crate into the water and trying to get on these wheels. I have to admit I haven't reached as far as this level, so I can't know what's coming. A bit of equilibrium required here. And we just passed the level. That was a top speed achievement. The game is called Red Ball 4. It's an excellent and fun platformer. We had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to give it a high grade, an 8.6 out of 10. It's a must download if you like platformers. There are 45 levels to play with here, as far as I know. Very nice physics, and you can bounce around on this ball and even have boss battles. That's it from Androidpipe.com, 8.6 out of 10. Bye bye.